We know from the demographics that baby boomers are going to start to move back into Phoenix again. The forecast is for a net in-migration of 250,000 people a year for 10 years. So we have to come up with a water supply for another 2.5 million people. Well, in the valley that Phoenix and the surrounding municipalities are located in, all of the water for future growth is going to have to come from conservation and reuse. And so our water treatment products that discharge salt from a water softener into the wastewater stream, or that use water to make product water like reverse osmosis, all of these products are going to have to become more efficient to be able to continue to be used in the valley. Start by saying that the municipalities in the valley got together about 4 years ago, and they sponsored something that's named the Central Arizona Salinity Study. And in it, they documented all the sources of salinity in the valley, and water softeners contribute 8 to 10% of the total. And then in the second phase of the study, they recommended things that we could do to prepare to have enough water for the future. And among those recommendations are a two-pronged approach that affect the sale and use of water softeners. The first is to have a salinity awareness campaign. And then the second phase is to ban the sale of water softeners that use time clocks to regenerate, and to replace them with more efficient water softeners in the future. So using that study as the basis for legislation, we have worked in this legislative session, found a sponsor of a bill. If the result is that it passes into law, it will cause a legislative study committee to be formed, and we'll have the rest of the year for all the stakeholders to come up with a consensus of how to implement these Central Arizona Salinity Study recommendations in the valley. Right now, our economy's in a lull, so we can use that to prepare for that in-growth. But as soon as it comes, we're going to see restrictions on water use and what is put into the waste stream, so that it's more economical to treat that water for reuse. Phrases like sewer to spigot, toilet to tap are going to become part of the vocabulary, and consumers are going to have to get used to it. These are all opportunities for our industry, and with respect to water softeners, I think that because Phoenix water supply is so high in hardness, water softeners will continue to be an appliance that's approved, but only those that are most efficient in their salt and water use.